and welcome to Dad Got This. And today we are outside again on the Ninja Woodfire Grill, and we are doing something really special. We're gonna do some Korean food. Yep, we're gonna do some pork belly, we're gonna do some beef, and some amazing side dishes, because sometimes the best part of the Korean food is those little side dishes that come with it. So I couldn't leave those out. Let's get cooking. As always, my little spiel. Ninja gave me this grill. I didn't have to pay for it. I get to keep it. They don't see any of the videos beforehand. No money changed hands. These are my true and honest uses and opinions of the Ninja Woodfire Grill. This video is not really about the Ninja Woodfire Grill. It's about delicious Korean food. So let's cook some. Now this is not gonna be 100% traditional Korean food. We're gonna throw a little smoke on it because we have the smoke fire grill. So let's grab our proteins and go ahead and get them marinating. This dish is loosely based off of a Korean dish called samgyeopsal. Probably butchering that. The first thing we need is some delicious thin, I don't know if I'd call it thin slice, but sliced pork belly. We're able to get this at our local Publix. You can get them at Asian markets, pretty much kind of anywhere nowadays. It's a very popular cut of meat. The next cut of meat we have is like a really thin sliced steak. It's like super thin. It's like paper thin, pulls apart. We don't really need to do much to this either. It's gonna kind of pull it apart and maybe just chunk it a little bit into like just 3 little sections. You could really do this with any kind of beef. You just kind of want something thin sliced so it's gonna cook quickly when we do it on the griddle. Now that our meats are just kind of ready in their bowl, let's go ahead and start with a little bit of our marinade. Sesame oil. A tablespoon. Let's go with 2 for this amount. Good old-fashioned soy sauce. Tablespoon of that. Mirin. If you can't find mirin, you can use rice wine vinegar. If you can't find that, use mirin. 3 tablespoons of that. This is just pre-minced garlic. I know it's not as good as the fresh stuff, but it's so easy and I keep it on hand. So we're gonna put in a big scoop of that there. Big scoop of that, another half a scoop. Kind of about 2 tablespoons. I don't know why I smelled that. This is either salt or sugar. That's salt. That's salt. We don't need more salt in there right now because we have soy in there. We do need a pinch of sugar. Just a pinch. That's probably like a teaspoon or something. Now here's where the real Korean fun comes in. It's called samjang. It is a soybean paste mixed with a little bit of red pepper. It's very mild. This is a mild one. And it just has an amazing flavor. So we're gonna put a big heaping tablespoon of this. 2 of them. This is my new favorite hot sauce, hot anything. It's called gochujang. It is a fantastic hot pepper sauce. This is a paste of it. Now, I would normally put a big heaping spoon of it in each one of these. However, my family cannot take spice. This is going to be cooked for my wife, my child, my father's gonna eat this. They can't take it.
Oh! Oh! Guess what got me? God.
So this will be mixed into my sauce for me to enjoy later. I will not be putting this in here. If you like spice, go ahead and mix in a nice heaping spoon of this into your marinade. If you don't like spice, you can omit this. I really wish I was putting this in here now though. Some toasted crushed sesame seeds. And now we're just gonna kind of massage this in to the meat, get it nice and even and distributed through there. And we're gonna make some more of this into a sauce, but not the stuff you use for the marinade. Never, ever, ever use your marinade as a dipping sauce. Ooh, not a good idea. I shouldn't have to say that, but I'll say it just in case. Oh, I forgot the most important, very special ingredient. Hold on. How could I forget everyone's favorite white powder? MSG. Make stuff good. In honor of Uncle Roger. Fooyah! That was terrible. But I've been adding a little bit of MSG to my food lately, and it makes a difference, man. It just has like a little extra punch. You can leave it out. You can look it up online. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's a naturally occurring item in nature. Of course, naturally occurring in nature, but just sprinkle a little bit in there, and it just adds this like awesome to the dish. These are gonna go chill in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. A couple hours is even better. Overnight is preferred. While these are chilling in the fridge, we'll go ahead and set the smoker up. I've never thrown smoke on this dish, so I'm actually really excited to see how it comes out. For this cook, we are gonna set the Ninja Woodfire Grill up with the premium blend of the Kona pellets. These are some pellets that I grabbed off of Amazon, not sponsored at all, but they are great pellets. They are cheaper than the Ninja brand pellets, and they have worked great. They have a big multi-pack. You get like 8 pounds of pellets for $36. I will throw the link down in the description to these. So these are the pellets we're gonna use, and it's really easy to set up the Ninja Woodfire Grill. If this is your first Woodfire Grill video that you're seeing, I'll just go through it really quickly. If you've been here before, you're gonna know how this works. We have a drip tray that goes in the back. I've lined it with tin foil. This makes cleanup super easy. So it just inserts right here in the back. We'll open up our Woodfire Grill. For today's cook, we are gonna be using the Ninja flat top accessory. This is a flat top griddle accessory. This is gonna make kind of like sizzling and griddling our meats just perfect. This is gonna be like great for this. It gets nice and hot, so we'll throw that right in there. On the side here is your pellet hopper. We'll pull this out here. If you do have old pellets in your hopper, I would suggest just starting with fresh pellets. They sit outside, they get a little wet and soggy. They just don't light well. Always start with fresh pellets. It's a tiny little basket. Load it up with pellets. Try to make sure that they're not like packed in there too tight. Make sure there's like air in there and room for the air to circulate, and it's gonna help it ignite better. Just goes right in here. We're gonna do a very short smoke on these, so we don't need to worry about like refilling this at all. It's gonna be a one-time smoke. We're gonna do a nice low smoke. 250 sounds good. And the time doesn't matter, we can leave it on 4 hours. Make sure that this button here has the fire flame thing setting. You want the flame setting showing on the Ninja Woodfire Grill. That means you are using the smoke setting. We're gonna set it to the smoker setting, and you just hit start. This little IGN button is gonna show. That means that it's igniting the pellets. They're gonna start smoking, and then it'll tell you when it's time to put the food on. It'll start the countdown. We're gonna throw these in there, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We'll see how they start looking. We're just gonna try to get a little bit of smoke flavor on them. Once they have the smoke flavor, we're gonna switch the setting over to the grill setting. Let that grill get screaming hot. Throw a little bit of sesame oil on there and finish them off on the grill. I think a little bit of that smoky flavor with that nice char grill flavor, that's gonna be nice. Now, while we're waiting for all this to happen, let's go ahead and make the sides. In Korean food, the sides is as big a part of the meal as the entree. We're gonna make 3 different sides today. We're gonna make a little cucumber salad, we're gonna make a little potato salad, and bean sprouts. Are you enjoying this video? If so, there are a few super simple things you can do to help Dad out. Subscribe if you're not already, hit that like button, and do the bell. Thanks. For the first dish, we are 100% cheating. We are using canned Korean bean sprouts. This is a hack I use all the time. I keep these in my pantry. It is just super convenient. They sell them in my local Publix. I can just have them on hand, and all I need to do is drain them and season them, and I've got bean sprouts anytime I want. The recipe with the exact amounts will be in the description below, but drain your bean sprouts and toss them in a container. We're gonna throw in some sesame oil, a little bit of minced garlic, some soy sauce, some sesame seeds,
a little bit of mirin, and then we're gonna toss.
And that's it. That is the easiest Korean side dish you will ever make. This is based off of a recipe called oi muchim. Probably destroyed that. I didn't have kind of all of the ingredients, so please be kind if you are Korean. This is close to that.
Just like before, the exact recipe will be in the link below. Thinly slice yourself some cucumbers and toss them in some salt. Set it aside for about 15 minutes. After that 15 minutes, you're going to want to drain out any excess liquid that has built up. Add in some minced garlic, some white vinegar, a little bit of sugar, sesame oil, some toasted sesame seeds, a little bit of sliced white onion, and some Korean chili flakes.
There you go. Korean cucumber salad. The smoker's ready. Let's go ahead and throw these on and get a little smoke on them. Now, I have metal tongs. You shouldn't use metal tongs on these, but my plastic tongs with the silicone tips, they broke, and the new ones didn't come in yet, so I'm just gonna have to be really careful with these. Throw this on there. Smoking away. Our last side dish is called gamjajorin. Once again, probably not right. It is a potato and peppers and carrots, like a little braised potato dish. It's supposed to be super simple. I've never made it. Let's give it a try. First thing we need is some golden potatoes. We need to peel them and cut them into chunks. Called for carrots. I only had baby carrots, so I'm just gonna cut these baby carrots in half, and then some pepper. Let's go ahead and check on the smoking meats. Oh, wow. Those look fantastic. I think it's time to take these off the smoker, set them aside, get this grill heated up, and sizzle these off. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of wipe down all this grease and everything off there so I can get a nice clean griddle so I can heat it up, get it really hot. So I think if I tried to heat this up right now, it might start a fire. It would be very smoky. I don't think it would be good.
Man, that Ricky should have started to throw a party.
We'll go ahead and set this to the grill setting and let it get nice and hot. Now we'll just wait for it to come up to temp. It is now time for the best part. Let's grill or griddle or sizzle, flat top, whatever you want to call it. The nice thing about the Ninja Woodfire Grill is in the grill setting, totally cook with the lid open. So we're gonna add in generous amount sesame oil on there. We're just gonna start with this pork. As pork should be basically cooked from the smoking process, we're just going for like char and awesome flavor. Oh, that's nice. That's it, just a couple minutes on each side. These guys are nice and charred. Time to throw our beef on there. And I put the pork on there first for a reason. I wanted that pork fat and that pork juice to be on there so it kind of infuses that pork flavoring into the beef. Oh, it makes a difference. Maybe a little longer. That is almost ready. This has gone pretty well. Oh yeah. Crispy brown bits. Time to finish off this braised potato salad.
Grab yourself a bowl, throw in some soy sauce, some sugar, some mirin, a little bit of corn syrup, minced garlic, sesame oil, sesame seeds, a little bit of black pepper, some water, and some gochujang. Stir that up nice, and we're gonna go ahead and set that aside. Set a pan over medium heat and throw your potatoes in it with a little bit of oil. Toss them around and cook them for a few minutes, making sure they don't stick. Throw your liquid in there and your carrots. Bring it to a boil, throw a cover on it, and we're going to cook it for 5 to 6 minutes until the potatoes are fork tender. At this point, throw the rest of your veggies in, stir it in, lower the heat a little bit, and let the sauce thicken. Last but not least, let's whip up a quick dipping sauce. Ssamjang, soy sauce, mirin, sesame oil, a little bit of minced garlic, some sesame seeds, white vinegar, stir it up. Now, if you want it spicy, add some of that gochujang in there. Stir it up, and you got an awesome dipping sauce.
Time for a little bit of cleanup, some assembly, and let's taste test. What an adventure. But we finally have an amazing plate of food ahead of us. Dipping sauce. I'm gonna start with a piece of this pork belly. You go without the sauce first. Ooh, oh, that is good. You can definitely taste the smoke. It's nice and tender. I get those crispy bits from using the griddle. Ah, that is really good. Let me taste it with my spicy sauce. Oh yeah. I like that kick. Let's taste the shaved beef. Crispy, but not chewy. It's got a nice flavor to it. I love that sesame coming through. Soy, a little bit of sweetness in there. That is really good. Oh. Now for probably one of my favorite parts, the side dishes. These things are addicting. I could eat a ton of these bean sprouts. Doing them with the canned, honestly, they're fantastic. They're honestly just as good as using the fresh stuff, and so easy. You can just keep them in your pantry. Now, I'm interested in this Korean pickled one. It's not very spicy, but just like a little refreshing palate cleanser if you happen to have something spicy, or if you happen to be like me, like stuff spicy, dip in your spicy sauce. Yes. That dipping sauce is great on anything. And I've never made this one before at all. Kind of like a sweet sauce to it. I like that little bit of kick of gochujang in there. It's not spicy. I really like that potato dish. That's a new one to me. That's a must do. Love that dish. This is an amazing Korean feast that you can easily do at home. You do not need the wood fire grill. This could all be done in a frying pan on the stove. Might make your house stink up a little bit, but you could totally do this in a frying pan without a problem. So give this a try. And if you do give it a try, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know if you tried any of these side dishes or if you tried the dipping sauce, anything, let me know. This is awesome. And I'd love to eat all of this, but I can't. This is dinner tonight and I need to share it with the family. This came out way better than I could have ever hoped for. Maybe just one more bite of the pork. I mean, I cooked it, I earned it. Big bite. God, that is good. So there you have it. If you want to enjoy some amazing Korean inspired food, you don't have to have a Korean restaurant near you. All you need is access to Amazon, something to cook it on, and a little bit of time. Dad's wife may be addicted to Korean dramas, but Dad doesn't do outros, so that's it. Bye.
If you enjoyed that video, why not throw Dad a good old like and subscribe and do the notification thing, or leave me a comment about what your favorite part of this video was. That would really help Dad out, and you can go check out one of these other videos. I'm sure they're fantastic. I mean, I made them, so I'm pretty sure they're fantastic. All right, yeah, do that stuff.